Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm going to start with some statistics on litigation. In the United States, there have, by our count, been 76 lawsuits filed concerning environmental impact statement and climate change. Of those, 40 were filed under the National Environmental Policy Act. Of those, there have been decisions in about 30 of those cases. 29 of the cases were filed under the California Environmental Quality Review Act. And of those 29, about 23 have been decided. And then there have been 7 cases filed in other states, and of those, 2 have been decided. A couple of rules have emerged from all of this litigation. One is that climate change unquestionably is an appropriate topic for environmental impact assessment, especially since the U.S. Supreme Court's landmark ruling in Massachusetts versus EPA finding that greenhouse gases are pollutants. And the second rule that has seemed to emerge is that there are in the absence of set protocols on exactly what kind of impact assessment is appropriate, just about any impact assessment will do. The courts have not, for the most part, plunged into the details of what would be an acceptable kind of impact assessment, and have been giving considerable deference to the agencies and have really been awaiting the emergence of a clear set of protocols. Litigation is unquestionably a poor method for developing these protocols. The courts are not equipped to set these kinds of protocols. They don't have the technical expertise. The cases go to the courts, come before them in a particular procedural context that may not be conducive to really get into the details. But I do believe that there is going to be considerably more litigation on impact assessment and climate change in the U.S. in the coming couple of years. The United States Congress, having for the short term at least abandoned its responsibility to devise a comprehensive system of greenhouse gas regulation, there's going to be a lot more activity in the courts, and I think in particular high greenhouse gas emitting projects will be subjected to especially strong scrutiny, including on the impact assessment aspects of them. And in the U.S., an increasing portion of the burden of regulating greenhouse gases will fall to the impact assessment process. So, having said that, I'm going to identify what I see as 9 needs that impact assessment of climate change needs in order for it to fulfill its full potential.